Hey guys, welcome back to the ChowderBoys podcast. You guys don't even understand what we've been through to get this video out to you guys. It is a Sunday afternoon. Let me explain this to you guys. It's a Sunday afternoon. Last night was a bit of a mazzoline. Maybe we'll tell you guys some stories. Maybe we won't. I don't know. But yeah, welcome back. Hope you guys are all good. Thank you for choosing to spend this next hour with us. Over here we got Ayanda, one of our CBT boys.
Hi guys.
He's kind of nervous. Don't mind him.
Welcome, boy. Welcome.
Lily's here as well, but he's busy in the bathroom right now. I'll start us off now.
This is a lot.
Hey?
This is a lot of effort.
It is,
like,
man. It is. Like, Oaks, you don't even understand. Like, we're in
Yeah.
sweatpants right now, hoodies. It's what's the weather right now? I think it's like 8 degrees outside now. Okay, not 17, but still crazy. It's absolutely
Can you guess
freezing.
8 degrees?
Nah,
How can
'cause
you be so wrong?
I can never
dude?
tell the difference, you know. I can never actually tell the difference, like dead ass. Like I can feel the difference between 20 degrees and 5 degrees, but like, you know, when you start getting close to the double digits, it's a bit, you know, it's a bit.
I don't know.
Okay, it's fine. You guys know what I
don't
mean,
know.
hopefully. But yeah, so I went to PTA recently. I was just sorting out all of my school stuff, dude. And when you cross the road, there's a green man, red man, right? That tells you whether you should go or not, right?
Oh, when you're
Yeah,
walking
cross
across
the road.
Yeah.
So now I'm walking across the road to get into university. This is in Hadfield, by the way. So I'm walking across, and the thing turns green. Now, so while I'm walking, like the man is green. So I'm
Yeah.
walking. While I'm in the middle of the road, it goes red, man.
Ah.
In the middle of the road. This is PTA
You're
time.
not
Now it's
supposed
like,
to be walking. You're not walking fast enough, boy. That's what
no,
it means.
mates, no. Like I tell you,
How long
I
was
walked, it was 3 seconds.
No way.
I promise you,
What?
bro. I walk, like maybe 5 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. As I'm in the middle of the street, dude, turns red.
But actually, does anyone really follow those things?
Those things don't work.
In this, like, they work better in Cape Town. They don't work here.
You're from Cape Town. You let us
I
know.
don't walk around in Cape Town.
Oh, that's fair enough.
Okay.
That's fair enough.
But like when I'm walking on the street, I don't really follow them. I just go and it's clear. You know what I mean?
That's breaking the law level. Just so you know, that's
Yeah, but it's
that's
not,
jaywalking.
yeah, it's jaywalking. But is it punishable
In South Africa,
in South Africa?
I don't know. I don't think
Can I get
it's-
fined for that or something?
Nah, I don't think we have like an offense called jaywalking in
Mm.
South Africa. But then I'm pretty sure, yeah, you can, like, for reckless. I don't know.
Walking.
Yeah, I
The
guess,
reckless
I
walking.
guess so.
Okay, fair.
But yeah, so last night, guys, we went to this event called
Yeah.
Wandering Tribe. It was set up.
So we're recording on a Sunday today.
Yeah.
So this is after the whole weekend is done, and yeah,
We've never done this, by the way. This is why
We've
we don't
never-
record on Sundays. So just bear with us. Like, as we
Yeah.
go through, it's gonna be a bit messy, but fuck, like, when I tell you guys, it's done out. It's absolutely done out.
something
But,
weird was in the air yesterday.
Yeah.
Something.
But explain what Wandering Tribe is, because
Okay, so
you're affiliated. Yeah.
Wandering Tribe is an event, mostly Afro House, Afro Tech, techno, based in Joburg. They've done plates events as well. Yeah. So
One Cape Town one?
No, I don't think so.
Nah.
That was Crescendo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, same organizers though.
Oh,
Same
makes
organizers.
sense.
So 2nd of July, Wandering Tribe happened. It was good, went well. It went well from the event's point of view, but for some attendees, yeah, it went a little bit left.
Attendees, are you referring to us or just other people?
Other people, us, maybe not me, but I'm saying us because,
Yeah.
us.
Yeah.
The
No, I
people,
get you.
yeah.
I get you.
But, yeah.
Wait, can I
don't
stop
know.
you quick?
Am I going to explain the story? No.
But you're missing the most important part first before we go on to anything
That's
else.
the most important
It
part.
was your first performance,
Oh,
my
okay.
nigga.
It was
You
my
performed. Oh, let's perform.
It was
He
my
was a
debut.
headliner at a
What?
event. Not a headliner, but he was a name.
I was like first.
You were poster
like,
boy, mate. You were
First,
there.
I was
Yeah.
first. I wasn't a headliner. I was
Yeah,
opening
first.
set. But yeah, it was a debut set for me. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I had a good time.
No, that's
Hoping
good.
for many more.
Yeah, but you can
Yeah.
tell the story though, if you wanted to tell.
No, I'm not gonna tell the story.
You're not gonna
Tell
tell
the story.
I'm not
I
gonna
think you should tell the
I
story.
think you should tell the story.
You tell the story. Who was there?
It depends which one, because there were like 5,000 different things.
There's so many
Lily, come
stories
sit
to
down,
tell.
boy. Come sit down. They know that you were busy handling your business, boy. It's calm. Yeah. There's a lot of stories to tell
Cheers,
though.
Lily
Like,
Oaks.
Lie about what?
come through.
About what?
Hey, Lily, welcome to the podcast.
Hello.
Yeah, we try to explain to them that this is a Sunday kind of podcast. We've never done this before. Yeah, it's different vibes, different energy. You know, they've seen it at our
Like
best.
you can even see the way Lele walked in. Yeah, he's broken. Finished.
They didn't see walk from there. It's quite awkward, yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, like I was saying,
I don't have a particular story to tell.
I don't know if we should tell them, because a lot of the stuff that happened, firstly, it involves a lot of other Chowder Boys. So like maybe we should let them tell their stories. All the shit that happened yesterday, dude. I don't even know if we're allowed to say something.
Yeah, actually, let them tell us.
Let them talk about it now.
When it comes.
I can't wait.
Wait, hold on. Can I expose something that Lele did?
Yeah, for sure.
This guy must never lie, man. Don't even lie.
It can't be that deep. Is it that deep?
It's not deep. Bro, come on,
Is it what you told us yesterday?
You can never run this. Again, now.
This is what you told us
No,
yesterday.
you have to do it, bro.
No,
You
no,
have
you
to. You
have
have
to.
to. It's
You
out there.
both
You
hear that,
actually
it's
have
fine.
to.
Never. No, that's
No,
not
don't
deep.
be weird. Don't be weird.
Is it deep?
Don't be weird.
deep.
Dude,
So
if it's
you
deep,
haven't
we'll
told
cut
us
it.
yet.
I don't know.
If it's deep, we'll cut it, bro. Just go. Just scan it, bro. We'll
Yeah,
cut
nah.
it if it's
If
not
it's
deep. I
deep,
swear.
yeah.
I
If
swear.
You know,
it's
it's
deep, we'll
not
keep it
I
up.
swear.
It's not like deep, but
Yeah.
like Lele's brand, oaks.
Oh, okay. Oh, is it about your situation?
I don't know.
That's probably about your
I don't
situation.
know what.
So you just don't want the story to come out?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Are you sure?
That's kind of funny, though.
What? I'm so
Pick your situation.
Never.
Okay, let me tell you guys
If
what
it's
I
the
saw.
one
man.
I'm thinking of, then it's funny. But I don't know if there's something else.
I know there's
I
two
don't know what you guys
things.
are thinking about. That's
Nah,
the
it's
issue.
calm. Let's keep it pushing. Let me tell you guys what I saw at this place now. Okay, Wandering Tribe, it was a great event. Like I will be at the next one, especially if you're performing. I will be there. Lebza said was absolutely insane. He killed it. It was crazy. I wish you guys were there to hear it. So basically, Wandering Tribe, like you said, it's like an event that happens like around Joburg. It was pretty well. It went pretty well. But then it was at this place called Lotus Restaurant, right?
Yeah.
So that was the first thing for me that when I saw the thing, I searched up Lotus and I was like, yo, what's Lotus? And I thought it was going to be like a Babylon type of thing, like an actual club.
okay,
Like I didn't
okay.
expect it to be a restaurant.
Yeah, as well.
But like I was intrigued though.
It's
You know
not.
what I mean?
Lotus isn't like a restaurant / like a Tiger's Milk or like a
Yeah.
Jersey Jones.
It's like just a restaurant.
Like it's like just a
Just
restaurant.
down to chow there.
Yeah.
Jeez, okay, yeah. So, so now we inside now. Now the music is pumping, DJs are going off, dude. Like it's a good time now, dude. There's these two white girls standing in front of me, bro. And when I tell you, like they were there from when you started performing at 3:00 now. Now I'll be honest, these girls were bad. Like they were actually so bad, but they had been smoking like from the time that they got there, like until I left. They had just been smoking continuously.
Where were they?
They were all over the place, but they were mostly like in the crowd.
Oh, okay.
Nah. So now I'm standing in the crowd now as well. I'm inside, I'm feeling the music, and then now the girl that's standing in front of me now, she has the J and she's dancing, but she keeps on moving backwards and backwards. Nah. So now I'm like, yo, is this girl about to wind on man right now? Like this is not the place or time to. Can I fart, Oaks?
No.
Can I not fart?
No,
So
you
I have
can't.
to hold it in.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. Anyway, sorry. Yeah,
Live dive on YouTube, dude.
it's not that deep. But then, so then now she's dancing, but she keeps moving back. So the first time I tap her and I'm like, sorry, like you're bumping into me a little bit. Please chill a bit. And she's like, okay, yeah, no, sorry. But it's like, when someone's speaking to you in their heart, but then they're not like speaking to you. Do you get what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
like she's like, yeah, no, sorry,
hear
sorry,
you.
but she wasn't paying attention to what she was saying, and she carried on doing it to a point where her friend, who she was dancing with, who she was also smoking with, had to like say like, yo, like come stand over here, because she just kept on bumping into people, dog. So like that was one of the things that annoyed me a bit about the event, is that not necessarily the event organizers, but the people that were there.
Yeah.
Like some of them just went, like they weren't there. You know what I mean? I won't expose, but like they went.
I'm hearing you though.
Yeah, that was the thing. It was very annoying though. It was very, very annoying, dude. How did you find the night, Ando?
I was fucked, mate. I
Really?
was fucked. Yo.
Talk to me, boy. What were the emotions?
Yeah, I didn't even know. I don't know.
Why are you shy? You're strong.
I'm
What
not
are the
shy. I'm not
emotions?
shy. I was just like, I didn't even know how to like explain the night. Like,
For sure.
I don't remember majority of it. I won't even.
What
lie.
do you remember?
Just getting drinks. Like, Oaks were buying me drinks left, right, and center. I was this year.
Let's work for bottles.
Nah.
But then how was Wandering Trap compared to like Cape Town tours? Like, have you guys been to Corona Sunsets before? Or?
Nah, not Corona.
Nah.
But like compared to Crescendo, I think they're like quite similar. Quite similar, but I feel like.
But then for you, what's the nightlife like in
Cape
Cape
Town.
Town? Yeah.
Nuts.
Really?
It's crazy. I love
Give me
it.
some stories.
I love it.
Talk to
Okay,
us.
well, let me think. I'll get back to that.
Oh,
let
yeah,
me
for
think.
sure. What about you?
It's just insane, dude. Every day there's something going on.
Do you know when they
Every
give
day.
us some insight?
You guys don't
into
rest
just a
there,
little
nah.
bit?
If I'm
Nah,
being so
every
honest,
time.
now, if we weren't online last year, all the campus key niggas would have failed. All of them.
Yeah.
Can I do like a complete 180 on you guys?
Again,
But yeah, but like this is deeper though. So like you guys don't have to answer if you don't want to.
do we even have the mental capacity
No,
right
you
now
do.
to answer?
I mean, yeah, 100%.
Okay,
100%.
yeah.
So I asked this because I saw a situation go down like this. The last time we went out, I can't remember where we were, but then it was like these two guys kind of. Okay, let me explain the story. So these two guys were kind of outing this one guy, right, and saying like, "Come on, dude, tell us. Like, are you gay? Like, are you gay? Are you gay? Come on, tell us." You know what I mean? Like they're trying to like force him to out himself, whether he is or whether he isn't. You know what I mean? But that's not something that you can do, right? Like force someone to out their sexuality, right? It is super fact. So this made me wonder now among my homies, like, have any of you guys ever questioned your sexuality, like on a deeper thing? You don't have to answer obviously if you don't want to.
I don't think I've ever. I don't know, questioning it.
Like when you say questioning, do you mean like, did I think I was gay?
Yeah, or pan, or bi,
I
just
think
on the spectrum.
I've questioned it, but like I quickly came to a conclusion that like, nah, you know.
Yeah.
But how young were
I
you
am
though?
straight. Probably like the beginning of high school. I think when this happened.
No, I get you. But was there like a specific defining moment where you were like, yo, maybe, you know, like, do I like guys? Do I?
It wasn't like a specific moment. It was like a thing of, you know, I was thinking about the whole thing of people. There's like a whole coming out thing. If you come out as gay or as lesbian, whatever, but you never have to come out as straight, right?
Yeah,
That whole thing. So that's what sparked the curiosity, and I'm like, okay, I've assumed I'm straight my whole life or felt that way, but I've never said, oh, gents, by the way, I'm coming out as straight. You know what I mean?
No, 100%.
So that whole thought process made me think, what if I'm not? And then I thought about it, and I'm like, nah, I am. And then, you know.
No, for sure. No, I get you. You, Lily?
Not really, no.
Not really.
Like I can say like a nigga's paying the
Yeah.
Yeah,
for
okay.
sure.
That's
But like it's not a attraction. It's you just acknowledging someone that's
type
good
of
looking.
thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. For me, like, I wouldn't say like I've questioned my sexuality. Like, I feel very fortunate to be one of the people who can like say that flat out. Like my whole life, I've never, you know, had doubts. Like I've always known that, okay, like I'm a straight guy. You know what I mean? But then it's also a thing of like, my one friend asked me, like, would you ever kiss a guy? So like, this is not the viral ChowderBoy clip. Like, this is like a serious thing. Like, like would you ever kiss a guy? And then I was like, no, I wouldn't kiss you. I wouldn't kiss a guy. And then he asked me, would I kiss him? Nah. But not like as a thing of please kiss me, but then he was just asking like, yo, would you, you know, if I try to kiss you, would you kiss me back? And then I was like, no, I wouldn't. Would you kiss me back? And then he said that, yeah, he would.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? So then it made me wonder, like, I went home that day and I was like, why was I so sure that, like, you know, I didn't want to kiss this guy?
Yeah.
You know, and I had to like check myself and make sure that, yo, is it because, you know, I'm scared that people are going to think I'm gay? Is it because maybe I have deep-rooted homophobia? You know what I mean? Like, it was like an actual deeper thing. But then, yeah, luckily enough, I was able to come to the conclusion that, nah, it's just, you know, I'm straight. That's
You've just
what it is.
known.
Yeah. But yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but then I noticed a lot during Pride Month, like, me personally, around my circle, like, I never see anybody come out. Do you know what I mean?
Come out, like as in come
Like,
out.
yeah,
as-
come out of the clothes, like, as in bi, pan, etc. Just a part of the LGBTQIA plus community. I've never had someone like super close to me come out like that. I don't know. Have any of you guys?
I wouldn't say super close, but like, you know, people I know.
Yeah, there's quite a few that I know.
But not super close. Yeah.
I was close with him in primary school.
Oh yeah, it would be things like that. It would be things like I used to be close with them and we just lost contact, but we still know each other, obviously.
Yeah.
So like those people, like that circle, you know, not inner circle.
No, for sure.
But I've never had. I don't know. I feel like recently it hasn't been like how coming out used to be like a, you know, prepare big deal. It's like oh, this is my sexual orientation.
What do you mean?
Like as in it's a lot more casual now.
It's not that
because
deep anymore.
because it's a lot more accepted now.
Yeah.
I think I don't know. I
Well,
think
that's my experience. I don't
Yeah.
know how it is for everyone.
that's
but
what I was
my
about to say. So I
experience.
think for you specifically, because of the environment
The
that you're in
environment that I'm in,
specifically,
yeah.
and because of the person that you are, you're very welcoming to somebody who would be a part of the LGBTQIA plus community, right? So if you're surrounding yourself with people who are like-minded as well, like to what you think, then
Yeah.
it's going to be way easier. You know what I mean? But then I feel like out there in the world, bro, there's people who are still
And
genuinely
there are
like
people that are
homophobic.
trapped,
Exactly,
like, trapped
exactly.
in families and friend groups
Exactly,
and
bro.
sports teams and whatever.
Exactly.
That's true.
One thing that I like though is in the Premier League, I forgot which player it was, but he came out as gay, dude, and the support that he got from the football community was absolutely amazing, dude. I don't know if you guys saw. Yeah, like he came out
Which
as
player is this?
I think he plays for Wolves. I don't know. I'll pop a picture up here, but then yeah, I think he plays for Wolves, for Brighton maybe. I'm not sure, but he came out as gay this past Pride Month, and
Oh,
then
okay.
yeah, like every single team on Twitter, every person was like, you know, congratulations, we're so proud of you, we're standing with you.
That's nice. I feel like that's refreshing in sports in general.
That's clear.
Because I don't know, I look at, especially on TikTok and Twitter, I look at like these fan bases, football and Formula One specifically, that are just like full of the worst type of people.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
the racist people, the homophobic people, the
100%.
sexist people. Like that's what I'm saying. This is refreshing. This is nice to
Yeah.
hear because you're.
I want to play devil's advocate a little bit though, because like I agree with you. I feel the exact same way, but then I guess you could also argue that it could come from more of like a corporate perspective though.
Like it's
You know what I
performative.
mean? Yeah, it's performance. It's like
Yeah.
performative. What's it? Activism.
Activism.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Performative activism. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it's a thing of like, oh shit, this is opportunity. This is training social media wise. This has 12 million impressions. We need to get in on this action and grow our page. You know what I mean? So I don't think it's
So,
always genuine. though.
I had a conversation with someone about this, I think 2 weeks ago or last week, about companies during Pride Month specifically, and how they would change their logo, or they'd like make a post or something.
Yeah, for sure.
Something. And then my argument was, you will find that some of these companies are being performative, but some are being genuine. But what I struggled, well, my point was that I struggled to differentiate between the people that are being genuine and people that are acting.
Even
Because
on IG,
their
though.
actions can be exactly the same,
Exactly.
but their intention is something you can actually never know.
yeah.
You can
Yeah.
never figure that
That's
out.
actually very true, dog.
You can't prove someone's intention.
Literally.
Ever. You just have to,
literally hope and
believe them.
believe.
Yeah.
because you could do everything, but then you could have like
Deep-rooted issues.
deep-rooted issues or like the wrong intention. But you can't. I don't know how to prove it. How do you prove someone has good intentions?
I guess it's proof, dog. You know, like you have to see it over time. Is this like something? Maybe some people are good and they can put on that act for 10 years. You know what I mean? But like somewhere along the line, someone will slip up.
Someone
And
slips
someone's
up.
true intentions will show.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like think about with this the F1 situation. We spoke about it last week, I think, in last week's episode. But think about how what's his name, Nelson Piquet or something.
I don't think we spoke about Nelson. We spoke about Yuri Vips, I think.
Oh,
So there's two. There's
so
Yuri
you
Vips,
see what I'm saying?
and then there was Nelson Piquet. That was
Exactly,
I think,
dude.
we
Like
didn't speak
back
about
in
that.
his day, I'm pretty sure he was a very like well-acclaimed F1 driver, and everybody was
Yeah.
like, "Yo, you know, like we love PK, we love this guy, blah 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 blah." But you don't know these people. You know what I mean? You can even take it as far as like your social media heroes. Like, dude, people, you don't know these.
I have a
people.
question for you, Ox.
For sure.
How do you feel about the whole thing of you just sparked it now with saying in the sport Formula One, he was this hero, what people cheered him on,
Yeah.
but you don't know the person,
Uh-huh.
right? So do you believe in the whole thing of separating human rights issues and politics, for example, and the sport? A lot of people say, and there's a lot of like the toxic fan bases, they say, for example, this is football, we are here to play football, play the game, and that's it. Don't talk about these things, like especially the people that were protesting the Black Lives Matter thing, saying it's dumb because
Yeah.
this is a football field. Why are you doing this here?
To me,
So
yeah.
how do you guys feel about that?
like to me that it's
Hypocritical.
Oh, 'cause I swear I can speak English. I promise you guys I can speak English. It's hypocritical, dog, because we can argue the same thing back to them. Why are you fighting so much first not to speak
Not
about
to do it,
BLM?
exactly.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm.
So I feel like it's a two-way street, but
I feel like those people are the people that don't support it, but they're using this as a way to say
it's like
it.
a mask.
It's a
kind of thing.
mask, yeah.
Yeah, so I think like it's an issue, of course, but if let's say Manchester United, like you're Manchester United fan, you guys have what 45 million on Instagram or something?
I don't know.
I don't know, but you guys are big on Instagram. You guys are one of the most followed football teams, right? Like, this is just my belief as well. Like, if you have such a platform, bro, like you should be using it to help those who need it most,
Who
right?
need it most, yeah.
So I don't understand why it'd be hacked that an account that has 45 million followers is trying to push this idea of like, yo, black lives actually do matter. Yo, black people are being killed because they are black. Like, I don't
Yeah.
understand how you can look
How
at
is
that and
that
be like,
wrong?
no, fuck, man. What are they doing? Why are they talking about black people dying in our sport? Like, that doesn't make any sense, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
And then a lot of them also like have this it's not, they don't have a clear differentiation between politics and human rights.
exactly.
They don't.
Exactly.
They will say
yes.
Black Lives Matter is a political issue,
Yeah.
but like it's a
Really?
human rights issue.
Yes, it is.
So I feel like people just put all the human rights issue under one political blanket and think everything has a political agenda when it actually doesn't.
Exactly. Yeah.
And I think that's another way that people hide behind that mask under whatever political agenda it is.
I think you can even argue it like outside of like sports, bro. Like just
Yeah.
in general, like people are very like everything that you say nowadays is literally politically charged, bro. Like you could say,
Exactly.
yo, I don't like Joe Biden, right? Or I don't like Donald Trump. Let's just say either side of the spectrum, and the other side will literally just be like, oh, you don't like this person because you're racist and you're this and you're that. You know what I mean? So like
Yeah.
everything carries so much weight now when you say something. Like when you do something, when you say something, you have to
That
understand
carries
that
a lot of
there's
political
actions
weight.
behind it. Yeah. So I don't know. To answer your original question, I don't think you should separate the two. With like human rights issues and politics, etc. I don't think you should separate them from the sports or anything else.
I feel like they can coexist.
Yeah.
I feel like they should coexist as
Exactly.
well because, I mean, sporting platforms watched all over the world.
Exactly.
So why not use the platform to do good?
Especially soccer, bro. 1 billion
Exactly.
people watch the World Cup.
Exactly.
A seventh
Like,
of the world.
why not?
Football's insane, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Because, I mean, think about it like this. Actually, I just thought of this now. This is crazy. Think about it like this. Think about companies like Heineken or Pepsi or whatever
Yeah.
that are sponsoring these events, and they put their ads on the screens or whatever to boost their sales, for example, to boost their agenda, their message, whatever their message is. Think about it in the same way so let's say the Black Lives Matter thing. You are using the sport as a platform to speak on something, to advertise something,
Yes.
but you're not
piggybacking.
advertising a product like the companies are. You are just using that sport to create awareness.
Yeah.
The same way the companies are creating awareness of their
Yes,
product.
literally, dog.
So if the people say that no, you have to keep these things separate, then you would argue that, oh, okay, keep Pepsi out of football, keep Heineken out of football, keep Lay's out of football, because that has nothing to do with football at the end of the day.
But then, playing devil's advocate again,
Yeah.
you can argue though that, I mean, I agree with you now.
Yeah.
Just to preface, I agree with everything you're saying. I'm on the same page as you. But then you hear other people from the other side say to you that no, but like BLM, Pride Month, you know, all of these important celebrations of human rights don't bring any money to the sport. They don't help the sport move forward in any way. Right? Let's just say those are how these people that argue it, and they'd say to you, no, but Heineken pays UEFA or whoever the fuck the organization is
to put their
2
things up.
million, like
Yeah.
yeah, exactly, for a month of advertising, and then that money can be used for football teams, etc. Like people would argue it that way.
But you see now,
Yeah.
they're paying for advertising because they want to sell a product.
Yeah,
People are using the sporting platforms because they're not trying to sell a product, but they're trying to spread an idea, trying to spread a message.
exactly. That's what I was going to use to rebuttal it.
Yeah.
That's what I was going to say. But then, yeah, exactly that. And it's also like, yes, no, even if it's not helping the sport move forward financially. It's still helping the sport move forward culturally,
Exactly.
socially, dog. Like
Because
you're
now
putting
the
awareness.
sports is the governing bodies are gonna be like, okay, this is what we need to do.
Exactly.
Now. We understand
Exactly.
this. This is how we're gonna treat our players, our staff, or what, you know.
Yes, dog. You get me,
Yeah,
dog, that's what
like-
I'm saying. Yeah. No,
I
shit,
don't know. I
man.
don't see the
it's
reason
crazy.
why
Yeah,
they
it is
should be
crazy, man. Makes you
separated.
think. Yeah. No, you're spitting. You actually are
Like,
spitting.
I'm actually just deeping everything now. It's actually
Yeah.
now.
Yeah. Nah, shit, dude. Fuck. Yo, we get serious a lot these days.
We
you
did.
know? Jeez, what? Do Oaks
I was
not have
about
any
to say,
light-hearted,
I thought
funny
it was-
stories at all?
I thought I was too tired to be serious today. You know.
Hey?
I am too tired to be serious.
say?
I think
Yeah.
I'm tired, so that's why I am serious.
Maybe.
You know what I
feel
mean?
like I'm not
Yeah.
dying. I'm
Like,
not.
there's no funny stories coming out. I mean, there are a few, but I don't know. I don't know.
Not stories you can tell at the moment.
Yeah. No, I hear you. Sorry guys, we just had to run a little cut there. But yeah, we got deep there a little bit, but sorry, I'm gonna do another. Yeah.
180
Um,
again.
So, dude, there was a time now where, dude, this girl is so bad. I'll actually show you guys this girl. Like, she was so bad.
Who's this?
Nah, no, I'm not gonna say. her name.
From where? Like,
She's.
what
I'm not gonna
situation?
say. Like,
Leave the
what
name out. Just leave the
situation?
name out.
Okay. Anyway, but
that's a lot of bleeping.
yeah, it is a lot.
Oh,
But yeah,
the one with-
yeah,
okay.
yeah,
Don't have
exactly.
what, Lily?
Nah, I'll show you.
Blood.
So basically, bro, this girl DMs me, dog, and she's like, okay, but she's obviously gonna know it's her because this is very specific. But she DMs me and she's like, hey Walls, I'm gonna be in, because she lives in KZN. She's like, I'm gonna be in Joburg because I have like an MD to go to. I just wanted to know like if you wanted to go out and get some food or something. That. So now I'm like, yo, firstly, yes.
Did you guys
1000%.
talk prior to this?
I mean, like a
or-
little bit. Like we liked each other's photos, commented a little bit, cheekies, you know? Yeah.
Okay.
So then she's like,
Sorry, how old is this one?
now she's a year younger than us, so
Oh,
she's in first year now.
Oh,
Yeah, so she's like, yeah, I really want to see you, blah blah blah. I'm like, okay, yeah, come. So no, I go, are you asking me out on a date? And she's like, yeah, I'm asking you out.
That's
on
what I was
a
gonna
date.
ask as well. I
Isn't
was
she
like,
cuffed though?
That's I'm getting to that.
Ah,
Getting to
man.
that. Wait. But
Yeah.
and apparently she had told Paul that like she's coming to this MD like for her friends, like her mom's friend's son. Like so their moms are friends and she's just
Yeah.
doing a favor for her mom. Like, okay, nah. But then
deep.
That guy's
Wait,
a
hold
loser.
on. Before you carry on.
Yeah.
That's deep.
Yeah, that's
Favor.
long, dude.
yeah.
That's long, that guy.
Yeah, that's how Paul explained it.
Rather go alone.
I don't know.
Dude.
Exactly.
Oh,
Like, ask
too much
someone
pride.
else.
Too much
I
pride.
know,
Yeah.
right? But I don't think he knows this. So if he finds out now, how they boy.
Yo.
But then turns out now that her life was shook up and she actually fell for this oak.
Wow.
She fell for
Okay.
this oak. But I replied to her DM a day late. So that means that if I replied a day earlier, potentially, possibly, it could have been me that was cuffed to her. So
How
I
long
missed
ago
out
was
on
this?
that. This was like last year November.
Wait,
This was
so
recent,
now-
dog.
If the
Crazy.
MD is in Joburg, does that mean the nigga lives in Joburg?
Yeah.
And she lives in KZN?
I think she goes to school here now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Crazy.
But you see what I'm saying? I could have been that nigga. Like, I could have been fully caught right now with this girl, like, you know?
But she chose
Oh,
to.
But and I saw it and I was like, I'll answer this later. And I answered it a day later.
So you were feeling fresh, saying,
Yeah.
I'll make a wait.
No, not like that. Not like that. It's just, I think I was busy with something and then I missed out on the opportunity. And I never got to,
Damn,
yeah.
that's tough.
Yeah, and it was a bit deep, man.
That's
It was a bit
crazy.
deep. And she's stunning. She's a gorgeous girl,
really
man.
real.
She's a very beautiful girl. Too. She seems dope as well. You know,
Oh,
seems like she has my
wow.
humor.
That's funny.
But yeah, I missed out on that situation.
Fully.
Absolutely fucked it. Like, it was actually pretty deep.
So do you think in that situation, if you replied on time, you would be cuffed? Do you actually think that, or is it just a possibility?
The thing is, like, look, like, I don't know the girl, right? But like, if I digged her enough, bro, like, for sure, would have made strides, dog, to cuff this girl. You know what I mean? Like, I would have made sure that I do something to cuff this girl.
When are you planning on getting cuffed, eh?
Me,
Yeah.
bro, I'm ready to get cuffed now.
Can you plan to get cuffed?
No,
Okay,
that's the
can't
thing,
plan.
bro. That's the thing.
It just happens.
Yeah.
Like you, were you planning?
I wasn't planning.
Nah, man, he was planning.
Planning? Are you mad?
No.
Yo, not
Can I
like
tell you what I
not-
heard?
not-
Can I tell you what
like-
I heard?
Yeah.
Okay, so basically, I understand one of our close mates, But then it just happened like out of nowhere now.
Like so, I don't know.
But I heard that the first time you met her now, like prior to the time when you guys got cuffed, now when you were in Joburg, I heard that like you had a little crush on her, now, and you were too scared to tell her. And she was the same as well.
And she was the same.
Yeah, she had a crush on you, but she was also too scared to tell you.
Yeah.
And then when you guys
Frankie
saw
was
each
the
other,
binding piece.
yeah, and then when you guys were together, Frankie,
Oh, yeah.
Frankie's the one that
Yeah.
plugged it together.
Yeah.
But apparently you guys both liked each other and you didn't know. And then when you came together the second time, that's when you started dating.
Yeah.
But we anticipating getting cuffed.
I wasn't anticipating, man. Honestly, God.
But also, if you think
As we
about
were talking though, I could see you going.
Yo, we were
Oh,
chatting.
was it one of those like, yo, this girl? Oh, this is-
No.
It's like how you talk about times. Like that.
Whoa! Hold
the
on.
door. They were like
What?
Urban Quarter.
No, bro, but that's actually the love of my life,
And then they
bro.
model Urban Quarter.
Dude,
Get
the galley that I was telling you
Oh.
about, yeah, did I actually find a girl, and I
See,
will
they were
find
talking
her.
like that.
I will. I swear.
I
to
don't
God,
think I
will
was
find
talking
her.
like that. I don't think so.
No, man.
but like either way though, you didn't anticipate it.
No, I didn't.
So you can't plan it.
Yeah, it just happened.
And also, if you think about the timeline, you were cuffed after what, like a month or something.
Even it was like 3 and a bit, like 3 weeks, 3 and a bit.
Yeah.
It's quick.
That was fucked. It was
So
fucked.
exactly, like how do you prepare for that?
Gee, I don't know. It just happened.
Can I ask you guys a question?
Yeah.
So let's say you go on holiday now. So let's say now take yourselves out of being cuffed. Now let's say you're not cuffed, and you're on holiday now. Let's say we're all on a boys trip. Nah, on a boys trip, everything's and then you hook up with the girl there now. But when you wake up the next morning, everything of yours is gone. Yeah. But now we're overseas. Like imagine now we're in like Thailand or like Bora, like far away. Not like
Yo,
you know
like
Mauritius,
not
African,
close to home.
yeah, like out of the continent, kind of
Yes,
far.
yes.
Nah, and you hook up with all of these gals, and you wake up the next morning, your passport is gone, your bags are gone, all the cash that you had is gone.
Yo.
What do you do in that situation?
Phone's gone as well.
What can you do?
Phone, everything. They just rob you, bro. They just rob you.
I don't know. I should just sit there and cry.
Like,
You
what
sit there
can
and cry.
what can you do?
What can you do?
I mean,
I mean, you could go report it, but like, even when you report it, that doesn't guarantee that the culprit's gonna be found. They're gonna find things again. You know what I mean?
the thing is, though, like, imagine doing it in like a deep, like, imagine like doing it like in deep Asia, like where nobody speaks English.
Oh, well, like there's a language
You know what I
barrier.
mean? Yeah, like there's a huge language barrier as well. Like,
See,
why are you going
did
to
nothing
all
to
of
do
this?
but cry.
Nothing to do with crime.
I think
How do you get home? You know what I mean?
claim the insurables. Go to the South African
Claim them where?
go to the South African embassy first of all.
Yeah.
Work on
What if there's
getting.
no South African embassy in that country?
I did. What am I doing there then?
I'm
But
sorry.
is that something that you have to look for when you go on holiday?
something you should know? Yeah.
Dead eyes.
I don't know.
I think
I also did not know about this.
Honestly.
I don't know how many embassies do we have around the world. I'm not sure. Like I have no idea. Just Google it quickly.
Quick Google. Okay.
Yeah, like
just-
how many embassies?
sorry guys.
Yeah.
Can you hold this?
Yo, Bobby, shut up.
Ignore Wells's dogs.
How many
Until you close the window as well.
embassies does? Sorry guys, this is kind of dark, you know. Does South Africa? We have 134.
You have 134. So 134 countries.
Yeah, 134.
So
countries
surely I'm
where
in
we
one
have-
of 134. Why would I be in the exceptions? You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah, fair enough. Fair enough.
So first of all, go to the embassy. Sort out the pot. Tell them my situation. Hopefully they actually help me get that sorted. Get my way. Yeah, start getting my way back home. When I get home, claim the insurable things or the things that were insured. Everything else,
Okay,
that's gone.
now let me double it down for you.
Okay.
Nah. You're in those South African embassies, but those South African embassies are like home affairs.
Oh, that's long.
Yo,
You're
That's
fucked.
that's why I even said
Fucked.
hopefully they
Fucked.
can actually help me. Yeah. Where were we?
I said, what if the embassies are like home affairs?
Oh yeah. Yeah, then it's late for me.
There's nothing to do now.
I don't know what you could possibly do.
You get home in like 6 months, bro.
You just have to wait. But like also, if your wallet is included now in one of those things, no, you have to cancel your cards and whatever. I mean, I guess.
Long without a phone.
Oh my god. Fuck.
yo, no, you
try
actually
to sign
done.
on.
You
There's
done.
no situation like it's done out
I'd have
there.
to land an internet cafe,
No, but even there it's long. Cause
But
you
I go
to
on. I
those
go just.
public computers. You'll type in your thing, and then we'll send a code to your phone or an email.
Oh, the
It's long.
OTP.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then to go to an internet cafe, you have to pay per hour to use the
I
internet
don't have my phone or my
or cash.
You
So it's
or-
long, blood.
It's long.
It's long. This also
Alton's
got me
finished,
thinking about how fucked humanity is. Nah. Oaks. In Korea, you can clone your pet.
Clone.
Yes. Exact replica. Clone your pet.
And it still like operates.
Yes. Like a living dog, mate. They take, like, I don't know how they do it now. Fact check me here, but I think it's like, it's to do with like genetics and all of that shit. But they can take like a sample of your dog and clone it. So like of the dog that I just took now,
Yeah.
they can take a sample of that dog and create the exact same dog.
Like
Exact same
with
mannerisms,
all the
everything.
functions.
Yes, the way it
everything.
looks, fur, everything. I don't know, bro.
What
I
about
don't
like
know.
disease?
Like,
Would that replicate as well? Like, let's say they have some terminal
Yeah,
illness.
Yeah.
Will that carry over
I
as
don't
well?
know. I
It's
don't
part
know.
of your
'Cause-
DNA system. and it's
Because what I'm thinking is, let's say it doesn't carry over. What I'm thinking is, pet owners that are very close to their pets, and then let's say their dog's about to die in like 2 weeks or
Yeah,
something,
yeah.
and then they clone that dog. So when the real one goes, they've got a clone
Yeah.
that isn't terminally ill.
I think,
I don't know if it works like that though. That's
I don't
the thing.
know. Is gene editing like that though? In South Africa?
It's not recording.
I mean, not in South Africa. Like in humanity, like is like gene editing that like advanced?
I only learned about it for like.
I have no
plants,
idea.
Like foods.
Nah, shit, yeah, you learn about it in high school.
I have no idea.
But then, I mean, if that's the case, then yes. And that's why I'm saying we're fucked, because as soon as, like, okay, it probably won't ever get authorized. But then if, let's just say, Korea really wanted to start cloning people, they literally could.
It probably will be.
You see what I'm saying? Like, in 5 years, when they develop that technology, there's going to be a point where they can clone
A human being.
a human being, dude. Now, imagine if it's, like, in an extremist country like North Korea, and they just keep on cloning Kim Jong-un constantly, like that, over
Like
and over
as
and
in
over.
they've got this one leader
For life, forever, dog.
Yo.
Oh wait, the DNA can be the same, but like, will your
Your
brain function the same?
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Like, will the thoughts run the
But you're not
same?
gonna be.
Can the
It's not like an
clone-
empty vessel, bro. It's
Yeah,
like a
but, like,
functioning dog that can
My
act
child
as a
would not
dog.
like be like its own like different self now. So let's say you like driving cars, and like your clone likes flying planes.
Oh yeah, possibly. I'm sure there will be like those little differences, but everything about like you, like your personality, though, you know, like obviously.
But what
let's
about-
just say there's no external factors being applied now, right?
Okay.
Let's say the fact that now you grew up in Carswell and your clone grows up in Santon. Nah,
I was about to
take
ask.
away factors
Oh,
like
okay.
that.
I was about
Take
to ask
away all
about
of
the
that
whole
stuff,
thing
yeah.
of life experience.
Yeah.
That changes your character
As a person, yeah.
as a
Forget
person.
all of that.
Oh,
Forget
okay,
all of that.
okay,
But
okay.
it's possible like that if now your parents cloned you as a child and they raised the same you. Now there's a possibility that there could be two levels standing right here with us. If you think about it, if they had that technology back then,
That's
that would be the
crazy.
exact same person.
That is
I don't know.
crazy.
I just thought it was super fucked up.
No, that's mad.
Yeah.
That is so crazy.
Yeah.
Imagine what people would do with that though. Like think about, especially the people with bad intentions. What are they gonna do with that kind of technology or that, you know?
That's what I'm saying. I'm confused how
Like-
this isn't like something that other countries are, especially like the allies, like how they're not concerned about this, bro.
Because what I'm thinking is, they would use us, like crime syndicates, for example, would use us to have, you know, people working for them. And I'm thinking at the same time, they're gonna view them as clones, right? They are clones, and they're not gonna treat them like human life.
Jesus,
No,
God.
that's crazy.
In my
That's what's
court,
gonna
dude.
happen.
This is the argument I was about to make as
Yeah.
well. Is that why are they not worried about this? Because this could be used, let's just say, like in 50 years, the technology is advanced enough and they can clone 100 people at a time. Bro, if there's a war and like something happens and somebody has cloning technology, bro, you can just clone and train as many troops as you want.
And if you lose them, it's not deep because
Exactly.
now you're not gonna see them as human
Exactly.
lives.
It's
You're
not
gonna be
even-
like, oh,
Yeah.
just gonna make
it's
more.
gonna be like an AR broke. You need to fix
It'll
it.
be like
Just
this
get a new
disposable
one.
thing instead of, yo, like this is low-key mass murder.
Exactly.
If you think about it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
That would, yeah.
Ooh, dude, I don't know.
No,
I don't know.
man.
No, I'm hearing.
But then would you clone your pet though? If
No.
you could,
I don't know.
let's just say you
I
have
don't have a pet, but like
no, but like in the future,
no,
It just
your
sounds
kid is super
unethical,
sad that
dude.
you have to put down sweetie.
it's life experience.
It sounds unethical as well.
It does
It
sound
sounds
low-key
so
unethical.
It also sounds expensive.
Yeah, I think it's offered to like upper class people.
Like if the youth is, I mean, if the dog is like gonna die, it's cheaper to get a new dog than clone that dog.
But I mean, like, dog is a man's best friend, you know.
I'll just say it's life experience.
It happens.
It happens.
I don't know. I think
Cloning a
different.
I think that's
pet.
a good way for like learning like how to deal with death.
that's true.
Because also, if you can just replace everything, then are you ever gonna feel that
But that's
that's
the point of money,
sense
no?
of loss,
Okay, yeah. But then that's
if it's
the point of money.
directly replaceable. Some things aren't directly replaceable.
No, but then if cloning technology now becomes commercialized, then it will be.
Yeah,
And that's the thing of being rich, dog. You have money to solve your problems that are currently happening. Like right now, if you spilled, let's say you were a billionaire now, and you spilled wine on this champion top, and it was ruined forever. You're not gonna be there and be like, oh shit, that's life experience. You're gonna go and buy yourself 3 more, right? Because you are in that financial position to do that.
but what if it's a thing that isn't as easily replaceable? Like I'll tell you now, this specific hoodie I
Yeah.
can't replace. Even if I have the money, I can't because I
Yeah.
won't find it.
Yeah.
So same thing with the pet now. You can't.
then-
You're not gonna find it unless you clone it. If you're talking about cloning,
Yeah.
you can.
Yeah.
But like, is it gonna be the same? Is it gonna feel the same? Especially if this pet is important and like dear to you, is that gonna feel the same? Is that gonna sit well with you, knowing that this is not the real sporty or
Will
you
feel
know?
the same if
Oh
you don't
my
know
god!
about it.
Did you know there's actually a Black Mirror episode about this?
Is it?
So
not.
yeah. Okay, if you haven't watched Black Mirror, dude, hide it spoilers now. Skip to whatever. But then, there's like this episode where, this lady and this guy. Do you know the one I'm talking about?
Tiago.
This lady and this guy, they're like super in love. And then, the guy like passes away. I think he got sick or he crashed in a car crash or something. And then she's like approached, or she sees an ad in a magazine of like this thing of like they'll provide you an android that has like all of the memories and feelings and same things as this person, right? So it's literally like the person came back to life, but it's an android,
It's an android.
right? And so she lives her life like they live like a few months, like everything feels normal. She's not heartbroken anymore. Like everything is just normal for a bit, right? But then she gets to a point where like there'd be certain things, so like she make like an inside joke with this android, right, that she would with the original guy, right? So let's say she's like, oh yeah, and then the dog laughs, right? That's something that both of them would laugh at together. But then with the android didn't understand that.
the
You
inside
see what I'm saying?
joke.
So I get what you're saying. It's not easily replaceable like that. It won't feel the same.
won't feel the
even if
same.
you have the opportunity to clone it, because you love and feel an attachment to that specific thing. Oh damn, yeah.
That
So-
episode of Black
so
Mirror
if
is mad,
you-
bro.
It's fucked.
If you don't deep it, like if it's like I don't know, if you clone let's say you clone a pet that you don't have an emotional attachment to,
Yeah.
like it's just you consider it's just a pet
Or
because
like a toy or something.
then it'll be fine, because you're not gonna deep it like that. But then if you like, if this is man's best friend, you're gonna know the difference.
That's true.
You will feel the difference.
That is true.
Facts.
That is true. It's a lot to think about, man. It's a lot to think about. But
Sorry,
no problem.
With this like cloning thing, like if like your dog's about to die and you've got a kid that's like very close with the dog,
Yeah.
if you clone the dog and don't tell the kid that like the dog died and you just bring the clone,
I guess you could look at it from that way.
it's
Okay.
fucked up. Though.
It is. But they likely have said life experience. Like they have to learn to deal with that kind of loss.
Yeah.
But money is money, Oaks. At the end of the day, money talks, bro. So
No, money talks.
depends on
and
you,
money
really. Yeah. But I think that's it for today. Thank you so much for joining us, guys.
It's all love.
Yeah, Aish, it was a bit rough today, but
Yeah.
next week, promise you guys we'll load up a banger. Don't forget, subscribe, comment, like, share, follow the TikTok, follow the IG. We got more content coming to you guys soon. I won't say too much, but just keep the eye out for that.
And shout out to Ayanda for joining us today.
Yeah,
Thank
thank
you
you,
for
Ayanda, for
having
joining
me.
us. Yeah,
Thank you.
maybe we'll
Appreciate
see in
the
another
opportunity
episode.
and
Eh?
that.
Yeah, we need to see Ayanda when you guys need to see this guy when he's not like this. Like he's an absolute rock star. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Stay safe. Peace.